You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Tell him a little bit right here.
Talk to me, say something.
Tell me what's really going on.
Get your ass up.
Yeah. You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'll let you hear that.
Now tell him a little bit right here.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to another episode of Stargell's World. I'm your host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real, speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me,
they broke the mold.
Yeah. Birthday shout out. Everybody whose birthday today, August 13th. Happy birthday, and may God bless you with many plenty more. I couldn't name y'all all because there's so many people I know whose birthday today on August the 13th. And happy heavenly birthday to my stepsister, Deborah Fambro. Can't believe you've been gone that long, sister. But hey, I'm still keeping it tight with Linda and Tawana. Gotta keep it tight with them because shoot, you never know who you might need, and plus, them two always had my back, and they still do. And we know you resting in peace. All right, birthday. Okay, shout out to everybody around the world, all across the country, mainly the state of Georgia, every city, and including the Atlanta area.
Tell me what's really going on.
Now tell him a little bit right here.
Run a power move on them.
Oh yeah, it's just to let y'all know, it's raining like HE double hockey sticks here in Burlington, North Carolina. And I'm about to tell you the temperature here right in the view. Hang on, y'all. Okay. It's 75 degrees now. That's humid. But it's still raining like cats and dogs. But you know the show will go on. And just to let you know too, Natural High, Less Sober will be live streaming 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard Time later on YouTube. Okay, now, if as you can see my background, check it out, y'all. NWA. Now that's what I wanted to talk about today, NWA. And it's funny too, because what made me bring up that subject? Because when on this group right here, what you see on my behind my left shoulder, that's the group NWA. Now on my right shoulder, that was original NWA, National Wrestling Alliance. Now when the group actually came out, especially with Straight Outta Compton, I was like, NWA. I said, wait a minute, they got a wrestling, that's a wrestling alliance, NWA. And then when I saw the group and it said NWA, and I discovered what it stood for, which I won't repeat on this show because I ain't trying to get barred over some bullshit that could have been avoided. But anyway, when they came out, I was working for the state with mentally challenged adults and kids. And one of my coworkers, she asked me, what does NWA stand for? National Wrestling Alliance? I said, wrestling, yeah, but with the group, no. I said, do you really want to know what it really stands for? I said, are you sure you ready to hear this? And when I told her what it stood for, she looked at me and said,
You got to be fucking kidding.
and I looked at her, shook my head and said, And she was like, wow. And I said, I bet you won't get in their face and say nothing to them about it. Hey, mama, how you doing? Thank you for joining on the live chat.
About time.
Just kidding, mama. Glad to see you on here, though, on the real, for real. Oh, yeah, Veronica stepped out for a minute, so I said I was going to go on and do my show, so I'm doing it. But anyway, getting back to NWA. And I'm glad, mama, I'm glad you're on here because you part of this too. When I first got the tape by NWA straight out of Compton, now when I heard the first song, the title song itself, it did warn me these songs contain explicit lyrics. I said, it can't be that bad. Hey, I'm glad to know that, Mom. I said, it can't be that bad. And then when I heard the next song, which a lot of y'all probably already know and heard, the F the Police, my mouth was like, that's all I could do. That's all I could do. I couldn't say nothing. I was speechless. And then when I heard Gangsta Gangsta, now I'm the type of that's built to last. If you with me, I put my foot in you. I'm like, no, the H he didn't. But it was funny. It was funny to me because these guys, NWA, they weren't like these ordinary rappers. These jokers was off the chain. Yeah, I thought Two Live Crew was something else when they first came out. Shit. NWA took it to a whole nother level. But I'm gonna say this right here too. Not only they took it to another level, but you know, they got the name the world's most dangerous group. But guess what? I never saw what was so dangerous about them. Only thing they did was spoke their mind and told it like it was, and had the industry afraid, which they did. They had them scared. They had them record executives looking at that look on their face like,
oh my God, just shit it on myself.
that's how they were looking. Believe me, I would have looked like that too if I heard some lyrics like that, but they were real. And just to let y'all know, media started this called gangster rap. The original name for that is reality rhymes. But media changed it to another level called the gangster rap. But that's okay though. They made history with this reality gangster rap for real. Because it was like a battle cry to the world. Letting it be known that we sick and tired of being sick and tired of all the bullshit that's going down.
Talk to me.
Gotta tell them a little bit right here.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And then what made it so effed up about it, they tried to tell them what to say at their concerts. Let me tell you something, America, with the 3 capital K's. Ain't nothing you could tell us what to say or how to say it. Y'all been getting away with it for the last 500 years. Now that we step up, it's a problem.
Run a power move on them.
Don't start what you can't finish. Don't dish out what you can't take. And don't you dare create what you destroy. Create what you can't destroy.
Run a power move on them.
Thank you, Mom. I like this background too. That's why I was talking about NWA, the difference. You remember when they, Mama, you remember when they came out and you saw NWA and you asked me, you said, don't that stand for National Wrestling Alliance? I said, nope. But when you remember what I told you what it stood for, it blew your mind. But I know you probably paid attention, but I know you heard me play NWA in the room many times. And I know, and I can hear it, I can hear it, and I can hear you say it. I wish you turned that damn thing down. But guess what? Like you told somebody, everybody got their era. And yes, I did have my era with reality rhymes. But you know what though? It's one thing NWA took it to another level. Now, even though Two Live Crew started the curse words, they don't want, I wouldn't say they started it, but they publicized it and let it be known. And they were recognized as the first rappers to curse. Shoot, after that, like they said, the industry became like monkey see, monkey do. They cursed on records, now they want to curse too. And that is so true. But when NWA was cursing like they were, I'm gonna be honest with you, it didn't shock me for not 1 second about the words that came out of their mouth. But what really shocked me, when everybody jumped on the bandwagon. I mean, NWA, and then don't forget about Ice Cube and the Lynch Mob, Dre and Death Row and the Death Row Posse. Oh, they kept it going. And you know, Snoop Dogg was Dr. Dre, one of Dr. Dre's greatest discoveries. You know that. I mean, Ice Cube had some good discoveries too. Like I said, the Lynch Mob, Dale the Homo Funky Sapien, Yo-Yo, Dr. Dre, yeah, Snoop Dogg, and like I said, all the Death Row. And don't forget Eazy-E. Before he passed, his greatest discovery was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. So all of them had some good discoveries. And remember, NWA was really an all-star rap group. Everybody in that motherfucker had talent. Eazy-E was the mastermind, the godfather, could rap with the shit, but he learned pretty quick. Dre, the baddest producer in hip hop. Gotta give him his props. Ice Cube, the coldest lyricist to me. MC Ren, cold ass lyricist and can rap like a mother too. And my boy, DJ Yellow. He didn't say much, but he was always on the cut. And he helped Dr. Dre produce. So when you look at the albums, remember, produced by Dr. Dre and Yellow for High Power Productions. They put it out there. And I am so, and not only I'm proud of them as a group, but I'm also proud to have DJ Yellow as a friend of mine. Antoine care of it. Right on, man. God bless you, bro. And wherever you are, well, it's always good to see you. Always, man. So hang in there and be good. And I love you, man. And love to NWA too as well. Well, I'm about to shut it down. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to tune in, check out, watch, and view Stargell's World with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, not afraid to yell out what's real, nor speak what I feel. The boss with the hot sauce, king with the real thing, prince with all the sense, the hound with the crown, the dog with it all. Me, Carlos Stargell, the last. Because when they made me, they broke the mold. Yeah. Those who haven't subscribed, please hit the like and subscription bell. And I really would appreciate it. And live chat is always open and available. Guests are welcome, or you can just comment on the live chat. That'll be sufficient, and I'll be satisfied. But again, just to let you know, I'll be back with Natural High and Less Sober, along with my cousin, my co-host, who's crazier than me, Dee Dee Moss. So until 7:15, y'all, God bless you, love you, y'all be good, take care of yourselves and each other. Follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. Keep living righteous, stay humble, And let's all continue to strive to act on one accord.
Holla if you hear me.
And I'll catch y'all at 7:15 with Natural High Less Sober. And thank y'all again for watching Star.